A mother was buried alive for meeting with the mermaid. Not too long she died, after giving birth to the mermaid's daughter whom she promised to return back to her at a certain age, but the kingdom shattered when the prince was seen with her. The night was heavy with silence, broken only by the restless waves that crashed against the rocks at the edge of the kingdom. A woman knelt at the shore, her knees pressed into the wet sand, her eyes swollen with tears that had long lost their strength to fall. Her name was Adanna, and though she was admired for her beauty and respected for her resilience, her heart had carried an emptiness for years, the emptiness of a womb that had never known life. She wanted a child, more than she wanted air, more than she wanted the crown her husband dreamed of, more than she wanted her own safety. And so she came to the sea, to the only power that still listened when the heavens remained quiet. She came to beg the mermaid. The wind rose with a sudden chill, and Adanna's breath caught in her throat. The water stirred unnaturally, forming whirlpools that glowed faintly in the darkness. Out of the depths emerged a figure, half woman, half sea, her hair like blackened rivers, her eyes glowing green like poisonous jewels, her skin shimmering as though it was woven from the scales of countless fishes. The mermaid floated above the waves, her beauty both enchanting and terrifying, a reminder that the sea gave, but the sea also destroyed. "You have come again," the mermaid's voice rolled like thunder beneath the water. "Every month you cry here, every month you beg. But now, I am listening." Adanna's lips trembled. She pressed her forehead to the sand, her voice shaking. "Please, great mother of the waters, giver of life, I beg you, give me a child. My home is empty, my heart is broken, my name mocked by my rivals. Let me feel the warmth of a baby in my arms, let me have a child to call my own." The mermaid's laugh was soft but filled with menace. "You dare to ask me for what the gods above have denied you? Do you know what you are asking? A child born of the sea is never free. Everything the sea gives, it takes back." Adanna raised her face, her tears mingling with the salt of the waves. "I will pay the price. Whatever it is. Whatever you ask of me. Just, give me a child." The mermaid's eyes narrowed, studying her with amusement. "So desperate. So willing to trade your peace for joy. Very well. I will send you a daughter whose beauty will rival the sunrise, whose voice will charm kings, whose destiny will shake kingdoms. But remember this, woman, on her 18th birthday, she is mine. On the day she becomes a woman in full, she will return to the sea, and nothing you do can stop it." Adanna's breath hitched, but her desperation swallowed her fear. She nodded rapidly. "Yes, yes, I agree. Give her to me, and I will cherish her. I swear it." The mermaid's lips curled into a cruel smile. "Then it is done." The waves surged forward violently, covering Adanna from head to toe. She struggled, choking on salt, until suddenly the water calmed. When she looked down, she saw a small bundle resting on the wet sand. A cry pierced the night, high and sharp. It was a baby girl. Adanna gasped and picked the child up. But her joy froze into terror when she looked at the baby's face. The child had the face of an angel, but sprouting from her small head were 5 tiny snakes, their eyes red and glowing, their tongues flicking in and out as though tasting the air. Adanna screamed and almost dropped her, but the mermaid's voice echoed from the waves. "You asked, and I have given. Love her. Protect her. Hide her. But never forget, she is mine." The waves swallowed the mermaid, leaving only silence. Adanna stood there trembling, clutching the baby to her chest. The infant snakes hissed softly, curling around her head as though protecting her. Despite the fear twisting in her belly, Adanna wept, kissing the child's soft cheeks. She whispered, "You are mine, mine, no matter what. I will never let them take you." And so the curse began. From that night forward, Adanna raised her daughter in secret. She named her Amara, which meant grace, though the villagers whispered another name whenever rumors reached their ears, Ekwensu Nwa, child of the devil. Adanna kept her hidden inside the house, far from the mocking eyes of the world. Whenever neighbors asked, she said the child was too frail to be seen, that sickness kept her away. And in truth, Amara was sickly. Every year, on her birthday, her body grew weak, her breathing shallow, as though her very soul was slipping back to the sea that had birthed her. On Amara's first birthday, she nearly died. On her fifth, she spent a week unconscious, her snakes thrashing violently until Adanna thought she would go mad. By her 10th, the villagers grew suspicious, whispering of dark spirits in Adanna's home. But still, Adanna protected her. Still, she whispered lullabies and prayed over her, begging that the mermaid's promise would never come true. Adanna gave Amara strict rules. She was never to play outside. She was never to talk to strangers. She was never to reveal her snakes, which her mother carefully hid beneath scarves and ornaments. Most importantly, she was never to fall in love. If you love, Adanna whispered fiercely, clutching her hands, you will be broken. Do not let anyone come close to you. Do not trust anyone, not even the prince of this land. But children grow. And cages, no matter how carefully built, cannot hold forever. It happened one afternoon when Amara was 12. She had sneaked out of the house when her mother slept, her heart pounding with excitement and fear. For the first time, she wanted to see the kingdom beyond her mother's walls. She wanted to know if the world was as beautiful as the stories she had read in secret books. She wrapped her head in a cloth, hiding the movement of the restless snakes beneath it, and wandered into the village square. It was there she saw him. The prince. He was standing with a group of other children, laughing as they played with sticks and balls. His laughter was bright, his smile easy. When his eyes fell on Amara, curiosity sparked within them. Unlike others, he did not sneer or whisper. He simply walked up to her, extending his hand. "What's your name?" he asked with innocent warmth. Amara froze. She knew she should run, she knew her mother's warnings, but something in his voice held her still. "Amara," she whispered. From that day forward, the two met in secret. At first it was innocent, stolen moments at the edge of the fields, shared laughter, small conversations. But as years passed, their bond deepened. The prince, whose name was Adanna, saw beyond her strangeness. He admired her mind, her courage, her quiet strength. And Amara, who had known only loneliness, felt her heart blossom for the first time. She never let him see the snakes, never let him know the truth. Yet in his presence, she felt almost normal. Almost free. But freedom is dangerous when the sea is watching. By the time Amara turned 16, her beauty had become the talk of the village. Though she remained hidden, rumors spread of the mysterious girl with eyes like the moon and a voice like honey. When Adanna announced his intention to marry her one day, the kingdom erupted in whispers. Who was she? Where had she come from? Why was the prince choosing someone unseen over the daughters of noblemen? Adanna's heart nearly stopped when she heard. She confronted Amara, her voice trembling with rage and fear. "Did I not tell you? Did I not warn you? Love is not for you, child. You cannot marry him. You cannot belong to anyone but the sea." Amara's eyes filled with tears, but her voice was defiant. "Why should I suffer for a promise I never made? Why should I live in shadows because of something you did? I love him. He loves me. I will not let the sea steal my happiness." Adanna slapped her, then pulled her into a crushing embrace, sobbing. "You do not understand, Amara. On your 18th birthday, they will come for you. You are not free. You are never free." But Amara turned her face away. She would not let fear rule her heart any longer. 2 years later, when Adanna officially declared to the court that he would marry Amara, the kingdom rejoiced in shock and scandal. But far away, in the depths of the sea, the mermaid stirred. She had not forgotten. She had only waited. The night the announcement spread, the waves rose higher than usual, and the fishermen swore they heard a voice calling Amara's name. The mermaid sent word to a shaman who lived in the mountains, commanding him to remind the girl of the covenant her mother had made. The shaman, old and bent, came down from the hills carrying a staff carved with symbols of the sea. He appeared at Adanna's door, his eyes clouded with secrets. When Amara met him, he stared long into her face before speaking. "Your mother made a covenant. Do you think the sea forgets? Do you think you can marry and live happily while the waters wait? On your 18th birthday, you belong to the deep. The sea will come for you." Amara's voice cracked as she whispered, "My mother never told me this. She never told me." Her chest ached, her breath ragged. "Why? Why did she hide this from me?" The shaman only shook his head. "The sea is patient. But when it comes, no power of man can resist it." That night, Amara lay awake, staring at the ceiling while the snakes on her head hissed restlessly. For the first time, she wished she had never been born. And yet, the wedding preparations continued.